Here you go, Arduino challenge project number 1, using an Arduino Uno as a control unit. Basically the challenge was to build an interactive set of traffic lights, or simulated interactive set of traffic lights, with a push button, 2 lights simulating the pedestrian crossing, 3 lights simulating traffic lights. And the challenge was, when you press the push button, traffic lights go to red, pedestrian crossing goes to green. After an appropriate time to cross, the light flashes, back to red again, traffic lights back to green. As you can see, I didn't follow the wiring colour convention. I decided to use what I had to hand to build this. Yeah, it is an interesting challenge. What I do have is I'm using Microsoft Interactive Virtual Studio, and if we go to my Arduino projects, and there we have the code. Now initially, the problem I had with the code here was obviously you've got to define the red, yellow and green lights and the pedestrian red and green lights, push button pin, and obviously an appropriate amount of time for crossing. Then obviously we have to set all the pins to output. There we go. If we scroll down slightly, we can see here that the button push state read here, it's going to be checked if it's over 5 seconds since it's pressed. And basically, if the state is high, it gives it 5 seconds to cross. As we can see, here's all the code to tell the lights how to act when the push button is pressed. And there's the flash function for the pedestrian crossing. And there's the code for the traffic lights. We also have here basically a little piece of code to measure the last time, to record the last time since the lights had changed, then goes back to loop again. The main problem I had with this code was initially syntax. I haven't only really just started seriously with Arduino. I got into the habit of putting green with a lowercase g instead of with an uppercase G. Fortunately, Microsoft Visual Studio will let you know if you've gone an error in the code, because it keeps track of what you've input. Well, that's project number 1. Project number 2 coming up soon.